You have to take the number of rooms and then subtract the related occupancy costs and then divide that number by the net ADR yield percentage, and that will give you your minimum ADR sales point. For one, the statistic is calculated using total, not rooms only, hotel revenue. Secondly, the kind of calculation includes expenses as well as revenue, but only focuses on the expenses that the managers can control on site. Thirdly, the calculation is based on the total number of available rooms in the property, as opposed to RevPOR, which is based only on the number of rooms sold.
The answer is very important. I mean, when you look at it, you have to think about every line of cost. To some extent, credit cards you can control, but you can't just totally be unaware of it. You have to budget for it and take that into account along with other things. I would have to say RevPAR. That is mainly what we focus on in the Union Hotel and throughout the entire Union building. Of course, just because you are making revenue isn't a guarantee that you are making a profit, so you do have to make sure that you take into account that you must know if you are making a profit. But we mostly focus on RevPAR mainly, because if your place is making good revenue, you are bound to be making profits. It also highly depends on what type of place you are running. Like here in the Union and Union Hotel, we have multiple attractors. During the school week, we have many academic-related stays at the hotel, and with those stays will come extra revenue from the restaurants in the Union. The same thing goes for football games on the weekends. Our biggest contributor would be if we can book a wedding plus the reception and the hotel rooms. We are then getting revenue from the hotel, the ballroom rentals, the catering services, and the restaurants in the Union. The same could be said for hotels in Las Vegas. Since many of those hotels have casinos, they are generating extra revenue from casinos, so the prices of the hotels can also be extremely low, with exception to hotels who are geared more towards high-class stays. So in those cases, RevPAR should be a main priority, because you know you are making multiple sources of revenue, and should in return be making good profits. The bottom line is the bottom line. You have to be making money regardless of which aspect of your place it comes from.
The STAR report is a performance and productivity report on hotels generated by Smith Travel Research. Some of the key aspects you can learn from analyzing a star report are average daily rate, ADR, trends, seasonality effects, and market conditions that allow managers and owners comparative statistics and benchmark at the property and category level.
RM really should be able to understand the occupancy index analysis, the ADR index analysis, and the RevPAR index analysis.
Comparative ADR statistics allow managers to use demand-based pricing and perhaps discern competitive strategies of competitive properties.
Well, it basically means that you are beating your peers. Take for example, the economy is down. You are down 10%, but your competition is down only 5%. Something's not right for you. You have to figure out what is not right and get back on the same level, if not a higher level, than your competitors.